Welcome back. I'm your girl Kay, and I am your style bestie here to help you master your confidence through fashion, style, and beauty. A little bit of motherhood be sprinkled up in there. You know, just the girl chat, just the vibes. That's what we're here for. And so I'm here to do a luxury haul with you. It's a mini luxury haul. You know, I'm not the designer down girl, and I've said that before. So it's a mini luxury haul. If that is something that interests you, make sure you stick around, click subscribe, and don't forget to share this with a friend, girl. Join the vibes. It is finally February. By the time y'all see this video, because your girl been real consistent, okay? So by the time y'all see this video, it will have been, like, we would have been deep into February, and it is my hope and my prayer that February has not dragged us the way January did. Because when I tell you January dragged me by my tape-ins, that's why they sliding out, okay? So if you see me doing this, it's because I'm trying to cover them up, because January shook my bob a little bit, okay? But here we are. So I'm actually standing up for this video because I really was into my outfit. I was like, oh, look at me giving the girls a lot. I'm giving the girls a lot, okay? So I didn't want to wear my typical black or white top like I normally do. I just realized actually like all my tops are black and white. So I'm gonna have to switch it up a little bit in 2025, but I do want to show you what I'm wearing. I am wearing an ASOS dress. It's like a vinyl material. It's one of my favorites. It's actually in the color ox blood. One may call it burgundy, but I call it ox blood. It looks a little black on camera, but it's actually ox blood burgundy. And then I wanted to give a little bit of interest on top, so I layered it with this Zara, like just button up type top. I wear this so many different ways. It was worth the $40 or $50 I paid for it. It has this double cuff right here, and I actually wore this for Fashion Week. In September, I'm gonna go ahead and pop up a video of how I styled it then. And I'm also gonna pop up a picture of how I wore this dress on my first brand trip with Macy's to Chicago. It was about maybe a year or so ago, maybe a little longer than that. And that just goes to show that, like, baby, when you got pieces, you never look bad. So this is just how I restyled and reimagined this piece. I do want to get into my lip combo because I know it is always in question. So today I'm actually wearing less things on my lip, but I am wearing Rent Due lip liner by One Size, and then on my outer lip line I'm wearing Makeup Forever Limitless Brown. And then the lip girl, the lip, y'all know I'm a new lip girl. Okay, I am wearing Yash by MAC. MAC re-released their nudes and I bought a lot of them. So this is the color Yash. It is honestly, every time I think that MAC comes out with the perfect nude, they come out with an even better nude. I don't have to wear no other extra things with this. The other nude that I really love is Viva Glam. Peach Stock are two of my favorites. So yeah, if you're a nude girl, highly recommend getting Yash, because I don't know how long it's going to be around. I actually will probably buy a second one. It's just so good. It's just so good. And you don't need too much. Like, I just blotted in the middle of my liner and it gives me the perfect like 90s nude. Your boy is back. He just walked in. Tucker. Tuck. You're going to have to go. You're going to have to roll. So if you hear him snoring, y'all, I thought I had a minute to myself, but he coming, he yawning too, he's stretching. Like he finna make him a pallet on the floor. Y'all know the vibes. It ain't no me if it ain't no Tucker. He comes with his snoring. I'd take him snoring over the kids yelling and screaming and fighting. So here's that. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into today's mini luxury haul. So before we get into my mini luxury haul, there are some, I just want to put this out there, okay? You don't need high-end designer to look or feel luxury, okay? Turn to your neighbor. You don't need high-end designer to look or feel luxury, right? Okay. Now, because my mom is Big Rita and she loves all the nice things, I was just pre-exposed two nice things. And then of course, because I am a stylish fashion girl, I have just opened up my horizons a bit to try to dibble, to dabble with things that just bring me joy, things I love. It don't really matter who make it. I don't really care who makes it, but if I love it, I'm gonna get it, okay? Now, here's the next thing. Turn to your other neighbor and say, but we don't pay full price. We're gonna run that back. But we don't pay full price. Touch and agree on that one. I started buying designer goods from resale and consignment early on, years ago. I would say maybe 2015, maybe, when I graduated grad school. Oh, am I telling my age? Oh, that's when I bought my first item from Fashion File. If you are not new here, then you know that I swear by Fashion File. I have very good experiences with Fashion File. Their customer service is a freaking one, all right? I'm actually going to tell a quick little story time about my love for pre-loved luxury goods. And I went to New York last February. And when I was in New York, my favorite part of New York is the meatpacking, Hudson, Chelsea area. And so, but meatpacking is like my absolute favorite part of New York. And so I was staying in meatpacking and I went to the mall in Hudson. If you know, you know. I never felt broke before until I went to the mall in Hudson. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I had the coins if I wanted to have the coins. I could buy what I wanted to buy if I really, really wanted to. But anyway, let's get back to the story time. I stopped in Dior because I wanted to try my dream bag. At the time, my dream bags were these three bags. The Sac de Jour by Saint Laurent, the saddlebag, Dior saddlebag, and the Fendi baguette, okay? So I stopped in all those stores. There's no Saint Laurent in the Hudson Mall, but I stopped at those stores to try those bags on in real time, in person, to see if it was really what I wanted. So we go to Dior, nobody talks to us. Fine, cool, whatevs, fine. But then I go to Fendi, which is like right next door. And I really felt like they were not taking me seriously. Like they were almost treating me like, she ain't about to spend no money. She ain't, And so I was talking to them about the Fendi baguette. And there was, you know, I mean, the sales associate had very little rap for me. And it was a specific Fendi baguette that I picked up. And I was just like, oh, I do not like this colorway, this pattern. Like, it just isn't classic. I just don't love it. And he says, well, you know, this is for collectors. Like, if you don't buy Fendi baguettes, then you wouldn't like it. I mean, it just felt very like, and I don't take nothing personal. And it felt very like, I'll take 3, please. Who are you talking to? She must not know. But anyway, so there was a pair of sunglasses that I also saw in the store. If I want, like I would have walked out with them that day. I wanted them so bad. I tried them on my face. The only reason I did not buy them was because, again, the customer service was below subpar, mediocre, less than, under the railroad. So anyway, so I did not buy the glasses. I wanted the glasses, and I just didn't get them because I was like, y'all not selling me nothing in here. Like, I used to work in retail. I worked at Nordstrom in jewelry and watches. And if you really wanted to sell me them sunglasses, when I put them on my face, you would have told me how the tortoise complemented my melanin. You would have handed me 2 or 3 other styles to try on. You would not have let me walk out that store without convincing me I needed these sunglasses. Well, they didn't do that. So they didn't get my commission. Therefore, I left, went to a nearby coffee shop, got on, what was the website I got on? Baltini.com, and I found the same pair of sunglasses for like $200 cheaper. Yes, thank you. That just kind of affirmed why I shop luxury, like pre-loved luxury, is because I don't have to deal with those interactions. And to be very frank, I get that type of vibe and interaction every time I walk into a luxury designer store. Minus the Gucci in meatpacking. Phenomenal service to the point that if there was something I wanted from Gucci right now, I likely would call the SA there and get him to ship it to me, because I mean, the customer service was phenomenal. But anyway, let's get into my mini luxury haul. That was my story time. I hope you enjoyed it. But also, buying pre-loved is almost like buying a used car. Why do I need to buy a brand new? For what? Why? if it was very well taken care of, it's low mileage, it's gonna cost me less, why would I buy it brand new? So I like to keep a coin right up in my purse so I can spend it on something else later. So before we get into the luxury haul, I do want to show you something in light of the whole Walmart Birkin working drama fiasco, okay? I'm gonna show you something you should get, all right? So this bag is from the Vault label. If you are not new here, you know I love the Vault label, okay? The Vault label has designer-inspired handbags in genuine leather, okay? So get off Walmart. You don't need no Birkin. But if you wanted a Birkin and you don't got Birkin money, or you wanted a Kelly and you ain't got Kelly money, going over to the Vault label, okay? You can get it in genuine leather and it lasts, okay? I just added these charms to mine. So this one is from Kurt Geiger. This one is my fave from Pink Elephant. I will put them all in the details. Tell them Kay sent you because I just be needing them to know that I ride hard for them. So like look at the color. Like, come on, stop playing. Before the day ends, I'm likely gonna buy the bigger version in the brown color. Because they're just so high quality. Then I want to show you another version. You've likely seen me wear these all over my feed on socials. Make sure you are following me on all my socials, okay? And this is the Jackie bag from Ron Davis Studios. I wear this every single day. And I also have it in like a caramel brown color. These are genuine leather. I mean, you can see, you can tell. It's just so beautiful. And when I tell you, I beat this bag up, like I got it to wear every single day. This is my charm from the Pink Elephant. It has the lock, it has the key, these extra zippers. This is genuine leather. The only thing is the inside is not genuine leather, I don't think. But it carries everything. Everything. So if you love the idea of the Birkin, the Kelly, or any of those, make sure you check out the Vault label and Ron Davis Studios because they have genuine leather versions of those bags. So let's move right along. I am going to show you where I got all these things. I do not remember how much I paid for them, and these are not all the items that I've ever bought pre-loved, but I do want to share with you my most recent pre-loved items that I just purchased, that I purchased. So I'm going to start with the most recent one. By the time this video goes up, it's already been on Instagram, but let me show you. So on my wish list, I did a YouTube wish list in 2024, and it was like my luxury wish list. And on there, I had the Saint Laurent Sac de Jour, but I was very particular. I wanted it in the cinnamon color, and I wanted it with gold hardware, okay? Fast forward, I got a Sac de Jour from Fashion File. This is the nano size Sac de Jour in embossed croc. When I saw it, I had to have it because I felt like the price was very good. It was in excellent condition. So when buying pre-loved items, especially from Fashion File, that is where I had the most experience buying pre-loved items. I do order from The RealReal, and there's another reseller that I'm going to mention later. That's where I buy my things. But when buying from Fashion File, you want to first look at things listed in excellent condition. Fashion File has recently redone how they classify the condition of their items. They now have giftable and different like categories. I always go with excellent. Excellent is not the top tier now. Before it was like excellent, new with tags, you know, very good, good, shows wear. And I believe in my experience that they are very, very honest, if not a bit modest, with the ways that they describe their items. So this was described in excellent condition. I'm gonna go a little closer so you can see. Now the lock still has the tape on it. Every time that I buy something listed in excellent condition on Fashion File, it is literally like brand new. When it comes to me, it looks like it has never ever been worn. So, and I've gotten a number of David Yurman pieces as well from Fashion File that same way, no scratches, no signs of wear whatsoever. So here's a close-up of the bag. She is absolutely beautiful. I talked about this on one of my most recent videos as well. And so it does have the crossbody strap, and the strap is adjustable. I think that the nano size is the perfect size because you can crossbody it. I love a top handle. That's typically how I wear my bags, is top handle. And I sometimes will even let the strap kind of hang, but you can kind of see the accordion structure on the bag. This is a pretty structured bag. And if you want to buy your first designer bag and you want something like you could wear to church, to work, on a night out, I highly recommend the Sac de Jour. I think it is such a classic style of bag. And if you love that Birkin style, this is very similar as well. Very spacious. It will hold my vlogging camera, and it will hold my keys, my wallet, like all the things that I need and then some. Love her. The other great thing about Fashionphile is that they do have layaway. So that was my most recent purchase, and it was from Fashionphile. I am going to show you my next purchase. I'm trying to go in order of when I got them. Oh, I know. I mean, I've worn these now in the snow and everything, but these are my Prada combat boots. I believe they're called the Prada Monolith, but again, I've worn them in the snow and to birthday parties and all kinds of things now. But when I got them, there was absolutely no sign of wear. I mean, it had the slightest crease in them. Slightest. And I pulled the trigger on these when a mutual friend, Jessica, got hers from The Real, and she was like, highly recommend. And I also got these in excellent condition. I think they go for about $1,800, I think, and I paid about $900. It does have the little coin purse, and then it has like Prada on the back. Again, all the wear you see with these shoes come from me, but they are easy to clean. These did not come on the shoe. They came separately inside the shoe, and then I went ahead and put them on. There was no sign of wear on these. I do not regret these one bit because I was looking for a really good combat boot for a few years, and I had been looking for a dupe, not being able to find a dupe. But I got these, love them. Those, if you are interested in them, highly recommend going up a half size. That's all you need to do. I'm a true 9, I got a 9.5. Again, I purchased them from The Real. This is not a clothing item, and this was not purchased pre-loved, but this is a luxury item that I would call it luxury. The price tag was luxury, but it is a black designer based in LA, but I believe he's Kenyan. And the designer's name, I pray I'm saying it right, but it's Kwame Aduse. And it's this like flannel, big shoulder pad type top. And the craftsmanship on this, the material is just 10 out of 10. This is what I mean by pieces, okay? And I realized that Fashion Week, I needed pieces, okay? It don't matter where your pieces come from. The pieces can come from Zara. The pieces can come from Nasty Gal. Don't sleep on Nasty Gal. But it doesn't matter where your pieces come from. When we say pieces, we mean things that you won't see everybody in, and things that are like conversation pieces, things that stick out, stand out, timeless in your wardrobe, one of a kind, rare pieces. We talking stylish, okay? Stylish. Style and fashion are two different things. Two different things, okay? Two different things. Monogram head to toe is fashion. It ain't style. I see what I see. But anyway, I'm gonna pop up a picture of how I wore that top. Baby. That's a piece. Round of applause. Kwame. And I'm gonna say this here, I'm gonna say this now, I am gonna say it again. Anywhere I go, I'm never gonna stop saying this. African designers are light years ahead of the rest of us. Get into it, okay? I need to do a whole separate video on African designers, okay? A whole separate video. Nigeria alone, the tailoring, the craftsmanship, the fabrics, it's past us, okay? Think of traditional African garments made glamorous. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on it. Okay. This, remember my story about Dior? Full circle moment. Remember my story about Dior, how I walked in the Dior store and nobody had nothing to say to me? They act like they didn't know who I was. No, I'm joking. But they acted like, she's not going to spend no money here. They were right. I wasn't going to spend no money there. Because what's rule number 2? We don't pay full price. But they didn't know that. Anyway, here's the Dior saddlebag. This is the like oblique monogram, I think is what it's called. Now, when it comes to monogram, there are some designers whose monogram is timeless. And I think the Dior monogram is timeless. Like, I believe over the years, this is going to become like an archive vintage piece. It's already a rendition, like a remake, because I remember the Dior saddlebags back in the video vixen era. That was like the bag to have. They've had the one with like the Jamaican colors on it. So I do feel like this is something that like I would pass down to my kids. It would be vintage. I just love this monogram, and the bag is extremely well made. Now, I'm very selective of when and where I wear this bag because it is fabric, but it is very well made. I'm going to give you a close-up here. The strap is extremely thick. The hardware is like it's like brass, like an aged brass. And even here, there's no zipper closure or anything, but there's a strong magnet. So here's how it opens with the flap, and the inside, you can see the back of the monogram. And I am really shocked at how much this bag holds. Like, a lot of people say that this bag doesn't hold a lot. Maybe the mini version doesn't, but this bag actually holds a lot. I had my vlog camera in here. I had my retainer case, my wallet, keys, and some more, and I had no problem. I have no problem with the closure. There's a very strong magnet here. It closes and stays closed. And then we have the D here. And then there's another pocket on the back. I love this bag so much that I would buy the burgundy monogram one. Not this size. I would probably get the mini or like the belt bag maybe. Or I would also do this in a color, like a burgundy leather or even the black leather. I really love the bag. I just really love the shape of it. It looks great with what I have on, actually. It's a really good pop of color. Like, so if you're wearing like just blue jeans, white shirt, really great pop of color. But this is probably the bag I wear the least because I don't want nothing to get on it. So no, I'm not taking it to brunch. Because you're not finna get all giggly and laughy and happy and tipsy and spill your mimosa on this. No, 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 no. You're not spilling your red. You're not gonna drop your red lipstick, your ruby woo on my back, okay? Because you tipsy and you don't know how to act. So we put her back in her dust bag and we put her away. So I'm leaving the pictures up of the bag because I do want to talk to you about the consignor, I'll say, that I got it from. I got it from a consignor named Vic's Luxury. Vic was recommended to me by one of my followers, me and my friend D. I'm talking about a Chanel bag. I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't think I want to pay the price for one, da 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 da. Spoiler alert, I did buy a Chanel bag. It's not here yet, but I bought it from Vic's. But Vic is a consigner. She has a cult following. Like, nobody has anything bad to say about her, but one of my followers who has a number of luxury bags and is also very well versed in pre-loved luxury authentic designer goods sent me Vic's, and she also sent me pictures and videos of the bag that she got from Vic. And so I followed Vic and talked to Vic, and when I tell you, the process is easy. She has payment plans. And she gets lots of inventory, and a lot of people who sell their authentic luxury items through her are like repeat customers. So like they continue to sell their items through her. She does a Facebook group. She has an Instagram group. She does live sales. You can bid. And I got lucky with one bidding. Her broadcast channel also, I think, gets first dibs on the inventory. But like when I say she's getting lots and lots of inventory every day from her sellers, and it's all authentic. I got authentication certificate with it. She also uses third-party authentication. I think I said it right. Which I recommend anybody do when you buy pre-loved. Whenever I'm not buying from Fashion File, I always get it authenticated again. So there's that. Speaking of Vic's, I don't have it up here with me. It's downstairs in my purse, but I did get a red Chanel caviar leather card holder from Vic. I'm gonna go here and put a picture up of it. I did do a video unboxing on my Instagram feed, but I'm sure y'all already seen that because y'all already follow me on Instagram, right? Yeah, I thought so. So those are the two items that I've gotten from Vic, and my third is on the way very, very soon. I'm actually gonna go ahead and post a picture of the Chanel bag that I got from Vic. It's a mini flap. I don't even want to talk about it. We got it. And I'll do a real unboxing when it gets here. But she does have payment options, flexible payment options, just like Fashion File. So I can appreciate that. Okay, moving on to the next item. When I see a designer item, I am inclined to buy when one is something that has been on my wish list. It only makes it to my wish list if it's an item that I feel like I don't see everywhere. I don't want what everybody has. I want something that looks very different or is somewhat of like an archive type, vintage type, like it'll wear well over the years. And so I got this bag. This was not on my wish list. This is another Saint Laurent bag. It's a weird shape, but it still carries a lot. It won't carry a lot of long things, but like all your lip glosses, your keys, your money, your wallet, your key fob, all that stuff is just fine. The bag is just kind of short. So tall things, I have to kind of keep this part open. But I can put my vlog camera in here if I take the extended battery off. And so it has like this fold over situation, which I thought was so neat. It was listed in excellent condition, which when it came, again, there were no visible signs of wear, not even any scratching to the bottom or anything. So I'm gonna give you a close-up of the bag. I really love it. And I just think it is so beautiful. The leather is just so soft. It comes with this chain crossbody. Sometimes I just wear it like this, or I let the chain hang and I wear it with this. This is a pretty sturdy handle. Again, this is from Fashion File. I think I paid less than $1,000 for this, and I think it's going for $2,000. I think I paid $1,000, and I think the original price is $2,000. Don't quote me on that, but I absolutely love this bag. I really, really do. Also goes with what I got on. Okay, the next item, I've talked about these shoes. You've seen me wear these shoes a lot, but I don't think I ever really talked about where I got them or how I got them. But these are my Alexander Wang booties. Maybe I have talked about these, but these are the crystal booties. Also did not pay full price for these. I got these shortly after Fashion Week. So I would say I got them in September. Yes, because I wore them for my birthday. They have the pointiest toe. I went up a whole size, and I really could have just gone up a half size. So they're a little roomy, but it has the pointed toe. And these were not pre-loved, but I did not pay full price. Oh, it has suede on the back and it has suede on the tip of the toe. I did not pay full price for these. I believe I got these on Satire, I believe. And I paid maybe like $3 something for these. Maybe, yeah. So, and the last items that I'm going to talk about, well, we're talking about in order of when I purchased them. I would say this is probably the newest thing I purchased. Y'all, so we're moving into accessories. Y'all told me about Gentle Fluidity Gold. Y'all told me about Gentle Fluidity Gold. So I went and I tried it in the store and I bought it. It smells divine. It smells so good. If you want a luxury fragrance worth the price, Gentle Fluidity Gold, but I also have Gentle Fluidity Silver, and so I layer them both and love it. Love them both together better than I love them each separately. So that is one of my most recents. I got it from Bloomingdale's. Okay, these glasses I did pay full price for because I wanted them so bad. And y'all know I'm a sunglasses girl. So if there's anything designer that I might pay full price for, it'd be a pair of sunglasses. But I could not find this specific color any cheaper, pre-loved or any of that. But these are the Loewe. I think they're called like the anagram square glasses. I got them maybe like around early October or something because I wore them on my trip to Mexico, which was late October. But they are so good. And I just don't have any, I didn't have any glasses this shape. Yes. And I just feel like Loewe can do no wrong. Like Loewe can do no wrong in my book. I also have another pair of Loewe sunglasses. I'm gonna go ahead and pop up a picture of me with the sunglasses on, or a video. They were actually gifted to me by my wonderful line sister, who just wanted to give me my flowers while I was still alive, and I thank her so much. So shout out to you, Charlene, because if there's anybody that knows designer, it's my line sister, Charlene. She was wearing designer before any of us could even think or dream about affording it. So those are my items that I most recently purchased. Next time I see you guys, hopefully my Chanel bag will be here and we can chit chat about that. But I hope you enjoyed this mini luxury haul. Remember, you don't need designer to be luxury, baby. You are the luxury, period. Okay? The designers need to be thanking you for wearing their shit. And that's on Martin Luther King's birthday. But anyway, happy Black History Month. I am not rolling back DE&I. I'm actually doubling down on my DE&I. Anyway, happy Black History Month. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting. I cannot tell you how full I am from the comments, the encouragement, the support, and the love from this community. I love y'all so deep. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you back here next week. Mwah.